true Emperor has returned!
Lord Zedd's power is unmatched by anything we've ever seen before.
Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and today we're going to be talking about how Lord Zedd is the greatest villain that Power Rangers has ever given us, and how no Ranger team after the Zordon era could possibly defeat him. Lord Zedd would easily crush them. You don't agree? Let's discuss. So Lord Zedd, the Emperor of Evil, the Desperado of Despair. I love Lord Zedd. He is my favorite villain in all of Power Rangers. And I really believe that he is a major reason of why I watched Power Rangers as a kid. Like, I always loved magic, and he is a powerful sorcerer, a very powerful sorcerer. And I just loved his look and his aesthetic, and I loved his personality, and I loved his voice. Oh my God, his voice. Amazing, you know. Shout out to Robert Axelrod, and I hope that he's doing better, you know, health-wise. But yes, Lord Zedd, I love the guy, I love him. So let's briefly go over all the different powers that Lord Zedd possessed, okay? So Lord Zedd could create a monster from anything, really. He could create a monster from inanimate objects, from animals, from humans, anything. And he could give those monsters the power to do whatever the fuck he wanted them to do. Like, he could give them the power to drain energy from the Rangers. He could give them the power to freeze the Rangers in time. He could give the monsters the power to turn the Rangers into inanimate objects, from a photograph, pachinko balls, chemicals, bricks. He could turn them, the monsters turn the Rangers into any and everything. Some monsters could mind control people. Lord Zedd himself had the power to mind control the Rangers, just, you know, waving his wand. Lord Zedd could banish the Power Rangers to any dimension that he wanted to, and half the time Zordon couldn't even get them back. Lord Zedd had the power to make his monsters grow giant size. Lord Zedd had the power to resurrect his monsters no matter how many times they died. And Lord Zedd also had the power to reverse time. He created the Rock of Time in a 2-part episode. It reversed time, turned the Rangers into children. Everybody forgot, you know, all their memories and stuff. Crazy. So yeah. Lord Zedd is a very powerful being, and he's not to be fucked with. His wife, Rita Repulsa, a powerful space witch, can pretty much do the same things that Lord Zedd can do. It's just that Lord Zedd is more powerful than her. And really, Rita might have already caught up to Lord Zedd, because in Zeo, Venster made a new wand for Rita, and Rita used that wand and created one of the most powerful monsters the Rangers had ever faced. So Venster has the ability to amplify Rita's power. He probably could also amplify Lord Zedd's power, so that's something to also think about here. So yes, Lord Zedd is incredibly powerful. Lord Zedd and Rita together are incredibly powerful. So I firmly believe that if Zordon and Alpha were not the mentors to the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Rangers would have lost very quickly. They would have lost very quickly, okay? The only reason that Zordon and Alpha and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers were able to defeat Lord Zedd and Rita is because A, Zordon is a wizard himself, B, Zordon and Alpha have literally thousands of years of experience battling Lord Zedd and Rita, and C, Zordon and Alpha had a lot of alien technology to use. If not for those three things, Zedd and Rita would have defeated them, straight up. That's why I firmly believe that if any Ranger team is going to combat against Lord Zedd and Rita, they need somebody like Zordon to help them and guide them. Somebody like Zordon and Alpha 5. But guess what? Zordon is dead. So the other teams are screwed if they ever have to fight Lord Zedd and Rita. Hell, even with Zordon there, the Rangers lost many times, many times. A lot of the times, the Rangers only won the day out of sheer luck. Out of sheer luck. Okay, somebody else had to save their ass. Usually it was Bulk and Skull coming to their rescue. Like the time Lord Zedd turned back time and turned the Rangers into children. In that same episode, he had the Rangers trapped into a photograph, and the only reason the Rangers didn't die that day is because Bulk and Skull stole the photograph. Okay, Bulk and Skull intervening saved their fucking lives. There's also the time that Lord Zedd created the Scatterbrain monster out of a kaleidoscope. And that monster had the power to erase the Rangers' memories. That monster managed to erase all 6 Rangers' memories. They were saved because Bulk and Skull randomly intervened and got in the way. There was also another episode, I think it was Zedd Waves, where Zedd created a monster that could mind control people. The monster managed to mind control all 6 Power Rangers and were only saved because Rocky, Adam, and Aisha, who were not Rangers at the time, they found a device that Billy had, and Billy was going to use it to break them off spell. They found that device and took it to Alpha and Zordon, and that's the only reason the Rangers survived that day. And there are many other times where Lord Zedd won and defeated the Rangers, like the time he completely stole the Green Ranger's powers and used those powers to amplify his own. He kidnapped the other 5 Power Rangers, stripped them of their connection to the morphin grid. Then he put a force field around the command center and had the force field slowly compress on the command center until the command center was going to implode. Craziness. So yeah, without a Zordon or Alpha, I really can't see any other Ranger team going up against Lord Zedd. I just can't. Hell, even in Space and Lost Galaxy, I can't see those Rangers going up against Zedd and Rita. I mean, Alpha 6 was not as helpful as Alpha 5. He just wasn't. I mean, and even Alpha 5 struggled to break Lord Zedd's spells. Alpha 6 never seemed as useful as Alpha 5. He just didn't. Okay, one of my memories of Alpha 6 is the time that the Blue Centaurian had a bomb inside of him and Alpha 6 was over here struggling to defuse it. He over here cutting every wire in him but the right one. Oh my god. Like, Alpha 6 could make weapons and stuff. I think he made the turbine laser, and he made the jet jammers. And I remember in Space, like the mission to Secret City, he gave the Rangers a goodie bag one time, like Hero Rangers. I gave you some backpacks, a lot of weapons in there, devices you can use. Like, you know, that was cool. But reversing Lord Zedd's magic spells, I don't think Alpha 6 is capable of doing that. I just don't. So yeah, Lightspeed, I can't see Miss Fairweather and her team combating too many of Lord Zedd's spells. I just can't. There was an episode in Lightspeed where Miss Fairweather had to deal with a monster that could erase the Ranger's memory. I mean, she came up with a device. Like, Miss Fairweather conveniently had all the memories of the Rangers, like, on file. And she used that to jumpstart the Rangers' memories again. Okay, fair enough. But how is she gonna stop the reverse of time? How is she gonna turn the Rangers, you know, back to normal from being a photograph or some chemicals or bricks or stuff? How is she gonna do that? I don't see it. Okay, Time Force. Now, Time Force may be a challenge for Lord Zedd because they're from the future and they would have all this data about Lord Zedd and Rita and how to break their spells and stuff. But if it was the same story as in 2001, like, you know, Rangers traveling to the year 2001, their time ship blew up so they can't really go back home and stuff, they would have limited resources. They would probably lose against Lord Zedd and Rita. Wild Force Rangers, they'd lose against Lord Zedd and Rita. They just would. I'm sorry. Wild Force is one of the weakest teams we have ever had. Their Wild Zords had to bail them out 1,000 times over. If not for those Zords, they would be dead. And Lord Zedd could just cast a spell to make it impossible for them to call the Wild Zords. He did that before in the Alien Ranger arc to stop the Aquitar Rangers from calling the battle boards. He can do that. So, Ninja Storm, they might have a chance because ninjas, that's associated with magic. Magic versus magic, they might have a chance. Donna Thunder, Tommy is there. He's their mentor. So he knows Lord Zedd and Rita, they might have a chance. And the Donna Gems are very powerful and they can do pretty much anything you want them to do. SVD is kind of the same as Time Force. They might have a chance. Military, future technology, alien technology, all that stuff. Mystic Force is probably going to be the biggest threat to Lord Zedd and Rita. They have magic, you know, magic versus magic. So, you know, you cast a spell, I can cast a spell right back, baby. I mean, I can look it up in the spell books. You know, the Xenotome tells us everything. Mystic Force will have a chance. Overdrive, they would die. Lord Zedd and Rita would kill them. Jungle Fury, Lord Zedd and Rita would beat them. RPM, that's a tough one because Dr. K is very, very smart. That is a smart bitch. That's a smart bitch. I would say Dr. K with limited resources might lose against Zedd and Rita, but Dr. K with a lot of resources, she could challenge them. I could see it. I could see it, man. Let's see, who else? Samurai, they might be able to challenge Lord Zedd and Rita because the symbol power is magic. It's magic. They might be able to challenge them. Megaforce Rangers will lose. They'd lose because Gosei is a terrible mentor. He was not there for them. Lord Zedd and Rita would easily crush them. They lose. The Dinosaurus Rangers would probably lose too, to be honest. Like, Lord Zedd and Rita, they were just I just have not seen Power Ranger villains that can do the shit that they do anymore. Like, I can't see Rangers of today dealing with Zedd and Rita. I just can't. I can't. Like, Lord Zedd and Rita would probably just destroy their base in episode 2. Like, Lord Zedd and Rita would easily be able to find any Ranger base. The only reason that Zordon and Alpha was safe is because the command center, you know, was protected by heat shields and only somebody with a power coin could get in. Not that that stopped Lord Zedd and Rita that much. I mean, they had the green power coin, and then they later found a way to sneak inside the command center, so they will find a way, man. But the other Ranger command centers, a lot of them don't even have like shields to protect them, you know, like the Aqua base. Lord Zedd and Rita can just teleport down there. Lord Zedd and Rita have like an army of sea monsters to go down there. Like, where are you hiding? The clock tower in Time Force, that's no protection. You know, it's just no protection. The only ones that had protection was probably the In Space Mega Shield and then the Dome City of Korra. Everybody else is fucking screwed. I'm just saying, Lord Zedd and Rita would just demolish most of those teams. There's only a handful of post-Zordon era Ranger teams that could even challenge Lord Zedd. I'm just saying. So yeah, this was just a silly video to praise Lord Zedd because I had this video in my head for years and I just never made it, you know. But Lord Zedd, he's just awesome. Lord Zedd and Rita are awesome. Like, oh my God, just my childhood. My childhood. So yeah, if you watch this video, let me know what you think. Do you think that I'm overhyping Lord Zedd? You probably do. I mean, I don't care. But, you know, just let me know your thoughts on what you think about Lord Zedd. Do you think the other Rangers and these future new age Rangers would be screwed going up against Lord Zedd and Rita? Or do you think they would have a fighting chance? You know, just let me know your thoughts. All right, later guys. I'm out there.